Hey there, guys. What is going on? Sloppy here, playing some more Creativerse on our beautiful Creativerse world. I feel like sometimes the tune changes. It's fine. Welcome back. It's been so long, it feels like, since I've been at my base, having a good time, just looking out the window. Also, haven't checked on you guys in a while. I assume you've all got loot. Let's see if there's any new ones here. Alright. We've got... Yeah, look at that. There's a new chip. Alright, one day we're going to read these. One day we're going to read all these. We're going to figure out what the heck is happening in this Creativerse lore. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. This is very exciting. It is our last day of November, which is crazy. We're almost in 2022, which I know it's been just a ridiculous year for everyone. But boy, if you ask me what month it is, I might say like August. You know, if it hadn't just snowed, I might say August. I have absolutely no concept of time. But I'm excited to be playing some Creativerse, you know what I mean? The Halloween event is still going on. Maybe we'll get the Christmas winter holiday event soon. I don't know. Maybe they'll just bleed into each other and we can have, you know, the Halloween traps and the Christmas traps fighting out each other. That'd be kind of fun. Anyway, this alien plant still gets me. I gotta love that it's just still there. Yeah, I gotta stop saying, hello. Alright, cool. Cool. Some free stuff. How are you guys? How you doing? You look good. I mean, truly, looking excellent. There's the word again. I don't remember what I was going to say. I know I had something else I wanted to say in this intro. Oh, love potion. Agatha, you shouldn't have. There was something else I wanted to say and mention, but I'm completely drawing a blank, so let's ignore that for now. Anyway... Something happened over here. A lot of flowers, a lot of leaves. Some chicanery happening at my base at all times. But we're actually going to go over to the modern area. Now, we're going to work on that today. And I think that should be quite exciting. It's our last day before we have to. We have to, by law, when it's December, we have to work on the holiday village. So, you know, this is our last day to work in the modern village until the new year, which is... a redonkulous thing to think about. But let's not waste any more time. Well. We have some fanciness happening over here. The neighborhood has sprung up around my house, which is very, very exciting. We've got this gorgeous house. I think we saw it last time I was over here. Absolutely stunning. We've got this new one on the corner here, featuring this lovely flower tree. And I'm definitely Why is this coal? Interesting. I'm definitely going to check all of these out. I almost want to save them for like a tour video at some point. But you can see they are popping up all over the place, which is very, very cool. And, wow, that looks like stone with grass on it. Is that painted grass? Wow, that's really interesting. Because that looks a lot like stone. Oh. That is very interesting. I also like the painted cobble. It looks for like a really nice pillar. Wow. Okay, we've got some creative neighbors here. They've connected the flowers, which I really like. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to tour the houses until, you know, a while from now, so we can do sort of a full tour, but we can check them out on the outside because they look frickin' awesome. Frickin' awesome is what I would say. Yeah, let's just... do a little lap in the neighborhood. I gotta finish the street at some point. I have to finish the road. That's gonna wrap all the way around and connect back to that one over there. We're gonna have sort of a boulevard. But there are some gorgeous houses over here, I tell you that much. Which is very cool. It's nice to have neighbors, you know? I mean, it's kind of nice to have neighbors sometimes. I don't know. I'm torn. It's nice to have neighbors in Creativerse. Yeah, I'll say that. Anyway, we're going to work on my backyard today. Because somebody mentioned that it kind of looks like I'm building a moat. And now I just really want this to be a moat. I really want this to be a moat. I'm not going to, because it wouldn't make much sense, but I thought it'd be cool if the river went both ways. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. We might figure that out today as well, but I did want to do my backyard. We've got all this space back here, and it's just not done at all. And, boy, I am loving the ums today. Filler words for days. And my voice is all morning-y. Ugh. Off to a rock and roll start. Also, does anyone know how to stop mud from producing coral? I know that's like a real nitpicky thing, but it drives me insane. And if there's a way to stop that, I would pass a firm handshake across the YouTube comments if anyone has a solution. So we did this in the recent episodes, all this sort of terraforming, and I think it looks so much better. Somebody went and continued and just added sand all the way around, which even just this, like, this isn't without any of the leaves or the stone or anything else other than just adding one layer of sand. It looks so much better, which is really, really cool. So shout out to whoever did that, because it looks awesome. And it's just one of those things that just takes a lot of work, even though it's kind of a minor thing. But this is what I did. It looks really, really good, and I want to continue that along this coast, all the way up to our backyard. I kind of want some sort of fence here. I'm not sure what I want to do for that, though. There's a lot of small details I have not worked out in my head. But we'll figure it out today, because that's what we're doing today. And if I keep saying the word today, people might, understand it's happening today. So without further ado, I'm going to stop flapping my gums, as people say. And let's build a backyard. Oh, it's just like HGTV, my favorite channel. Yep. This is just like, what's that bald guy? Mike? Brian Holmes. It's not Sherlock. I think it's Brian. I don't know. He has a show where he's renovating an island for like a resort. You get it. If you watch HGTV, you see the commercials all the time. And you're like, oh yeah, that guy. As night falls on us, I decided to do a little fire pit up here. This is sort of what I had in mind. And, yeah, I think it works really nicely. I probably wanted to add a few more details to it. I'm not really sure what, though. I'm almost thinking I need to, like, shave this away a little bit more. But, yeah, I think it's nice. It's just very peaceful. You come down here, you've got this lovely little fire pit section. You can sit. Never mind, you can't sit on those. I thought you could. Yeah, I think it's, it's quite relaxing. I don't know what's happening with my voice right now. It's quite relaxing, Who doesn't want a fire pit? What does it look like from street level? You can't really see it, which is nice. You just kind of get the flames. Adds a little bit of interest. Yeah. I think it's cute. It's cute. I'm not sure. I really need to work out what I want to do with this hill, whether I would kind of want to shave it up. There's also this like gap between where the river is and where sort of this starts, where I'm not sure. This would be so much easier to see in the daytime. So I'm torn in the daylight hours so that everyone can see what I'm talking about. I'm torn this gap here between where this all starts and we have like the river here. I'm sort of torn what to do with it. I almost want to leave it natural, but I also kind of want to make it a little bit nicer. So yeah, I don't know, because like here is where this wall is. We could do something like, like this. And then we have this really clean gap between them. It doesn't look bad per se, it just doesn't look particularly good. That's a fun distinction. It doesn't look bad, it just doesn't look good. But I kind of like that it has that structure to it. Then maybe we could add some flowers and grass to this section. Could have sworn I had grass on me. Could add some flowers and grass to this section. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that works. Today's going to be a very small details episode, apparently. Small details and chatting. But I do like this, you know? It's very simple, but it's cute. So I wanted to create sort of a natural barrier from my area to whatever ends up next to me. Whether somebody builds there, or I may end up, I don't know, maybe doing another waterfall on this side, or something, I don't know. But yeah, I wanted sort of a natural barrier, so I thought lowering this section down to the water level, having some beachfront that I can actually enjoy, you know, put my towel down, lay there. I don't know what people do at the beach. I don't like sand. That's a weird thing to admit. I'm not a beach person. I do love reading, but reading on a towel on the sand, I'm not against the beach. I just, meh. Anyway, yeah, nice beachfront where somebody could put down their towel. You know, if I have visitors, you know, hey, got a great spot. Also, I think in like the coastline, it'd be nice to have sort of a spot that's a little bit more, you know, defined. Like, there's not a ton of lots of sand spots, so having something here I think could be kind of neat. And then it also makes it a little bit easier for me, because then we really just have to fix up and make this area look a little bit nicer. This side will be kind of easy to do, and then I can ignore all of this for now, which is pretty neat. Yeah. Also, I did add some flowers up here, and it does look a lot better. I'm glad I went with this. It does look a little bit more defined, but I kept a lot of the shape, so it doesn't look like I, you know, did too much. This river, I think I'm going to continue it and just sort of tuck it underneath the road. Make it look like it's coming from somewhere over there. It just seems easier. Part of me hates, like, when rivers come from nothing in video games. Like, Minecraft, I think, is a little bit worse for this. Creativerse, the natural generation, there's just a ton of rivers and stuff. But Minecraft, you'll just have, like, a single water source somewhere, and it just flows forever downhill. And you're like, that's weird. So I want to make this look like it's coming from somewhere. So I'm just going to tuck it under the road and pretend that it's maybe, I don't know. I was going to say sewer runoff. That sounds awful. I don't know, rain runoff, maybe? You know what? They have a pool. If I want to go swimming, I'll use their pool or my beachfront. There we go. Got to get in good with the neighbors so you can use their pool. Yeah. Yeah. So it's pretty clear cut what I have to do now. Fix up this little bit here, make our little beachfront, and then we've got a lovely piece of property. Wow. This looks really nice. I decided to do this section. I did a little beach umbrella with some towels just to have something down there, you know. It was looking really plain with just the sand. So, you know, let's pretend it never rains here. We can leave this stuff out. It'll be like LA. Very cash. And yeah, I think I'll probably rough up the other side of this river at some point. You know, add in some stone and stuff. Just give it some variation. But I do have plans for sort of the other side here, which I'm excited to do at some point here. But we're pretty much done everything I wanted to do in this video, you know? We've got this side all sorted out. I think it looks really good. We've got just a good amount of variation, which I'm really liking, you know? It feels like a very nice backyard. But there's one thing that is driving me insane, and that's just sort of this empty hill. Because it just feels so weird to just sort of have nothing here. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to try finding a tree in the workshop. And this isn't something I do often. I've, I think, kind of railed about it before. But I just don't have the inspiration in me to like make a tree right now, and I think having like a decent sized tree right here could look really nice. It just sort of breaks up the flatness of this, I think, a little bit. So I'm going to try and find one. Yeah. Yeah. I am having no luck finding a tree, but I did find Gertrude's spooky tree, which is so freaking cool. I don't know. Look at this thing. Isn't that awesome? Man, people are amazing. I think it looks pretty good. Um, yeah, you can see, I like that it just sort of breaks up the view, you know? I think what I want to do, though, I'm going to add a little bit more shape to the leaves. I think they look very kind of, it almost looks like they were cut off in the blueprint. I'm probably going to take out most of that honeycomb, and I may even change the wood to be cragwood, but I like the size of this tree. I was looking for a very specific size and shape, and I think this is it. It just needs a little bit more stuff around it, and then once we add some like leaves and stuff, I think it'll look really good, and it'll sort of have this natural barrier. I don't have to do anything crazy with the landscape or anything, but we'll have this barrier between sort of this and whatever's beyond it, which I really, really like. The moment of truth. Oh, it's already... I was gonna say, it's already done? No, it's not quite. I don't know. Alright, here's the tree. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It does afford him that natural barrier. Now we can't see all this empty space behind us, which is really good. Pick up this thing. It's also called a tree, if anyone's curious. Smaller than my other tree. Good description. Yeah. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And then what we'll do is sort of fluff up the area around it here with leaves and grass and stuff. And just sort of make a more nature-esque area, which will be cool. And yeah. One of those, because those are nice. How do these look if I just mix them in? I do like those. I do like those a lot. Let's get rid of some of that here. And I wanted to mix in some of the crag leaves just to have some like different colors. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, do I want this to stay... Do I want the white wood or the brown wood? Ooh. Alright, I have some work to do here, but I think we're on the right path, and that's a good thing. Yeah, we're on the right path. Just a little bit more to do, and our backyard will be finished. Well. Here we are again. Inside of my lovely white home. I don't know, it's snowing again here, so I just thought, hey, it looks kind of like snow. I think I'm done. And inside, we get this lovely panoramic view of this direction. And I decided to go quite simple with this backyard. You know, it's nothing too complex. It's very sort of nature-focused, and I'm really, really liking it. We've got our basic fire pit over here. You can see the flowers poking out above. Down here, it's still very simple. We've got our little beachfront. You know, it's sort of a facade. There's not much when you get past this tree or anything, but that's fine. You know, I feel like this is a very nice-looking natural barrier, which is fantastic. From the other direction, I think it looks quite good as well. I also incorporated these wildwood flowers. I just love them. You know, they give this little speck of light, and they just, at night, they just have this little glow that I absolutely love for a backyard. I love those little tea lights some people have. And these kind of remind me of those. I almost want to put one down here to have like a little speck, you know? Yeah. I just love it. And, you know, this was a lot of work. These past few episodes, we did a ton of landscaping. And I think it all really came together here. And I really, really like it. At nighttime, you can't see it as much, but I do love the little specks of wildwood. Let's take a quick snoozle. Yeah, there it is. my majestifying mattress. Oh, right, there's somebody else on. Oh, sorry, Fido Dido, I forgot. Okay, we're cool. We're cool. Thank you, Fido Dido. Really close to a bed there. That's impressive. But yeah, I'm so happy with this. I think the house looks so much better now that there's sort of this landscaping around it. We've got the river running down in front. We've got flowers. We've got a backyard. Oh, I'm just so happy with it. I'm so happy with it. I can't get over it. I can't get over it. What's the view like from up here? Oh, somebody slacked on the roof. Come on. Yeah, I'm so happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed these episodes. I know I don't do a ton of landscaping. Also, you can see I went a little crazy with the tree mix-matching leaves, but I think it kind of works. Like, I kind of just dig it a lot. I went a little crazy. 3 episodes of terraforming and landscaping is a lot, but I had a really good time. You know, it was fun to do something a little different, and I think it came out really well. You know, adding all of these details just really made an otherwise kind of plain looking house, I think, look a lot better and fit into the landscape, and I just love it. Next episode, it'll be December, so you guys know where I'll be. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. I am officially finished my house, which I'm very, very excited about, and I'll definitely be back in the modern area as soon as January comes by. What a crazy thing to say. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. Subscribe for more, all that jazz, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.